Welcome back to Good Things Utah. We are creating a romantic meal with Harmons in this sponsored kitchen segment. Chef Tyler, he's our cook, and he is preparing a soulmate New York strip steak today. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing today?
We're excited to have you, Tyler.
Thank you so much for having me.
I think this is our first time having you with us.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and we're starting off with a soulmate strip steak.
We are, yes. I love a soulmate strip steak. The soulmate part is like who you want to share it with, but
Yes.
the strip steak part is just one of my favorite cuts of meat. Just a really cheap, good, weekend cut. You can make it at any time.
So why do you say strip steak? I know there's a lot of different cuts of meat that we could do, and
Yeah.
you said this one always is your favorite.
It just has a lot of flavor for not that much of a cost, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So you can just go on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, just, a nice weekend meal, especially for Valentine's Day if you don't feel like breaking the bank. So.
Is there a lot of marbling in this?
Oh, it's beautiful, yes.
So that creates the flavor, right?
Yes, it's
okay,
a
let's
beautiful,
get
beautiful
started.
steak, yeah.
Okay, how are we doing this?
Okay, so we have our pan heating up. I've already heated up ahead of time, so it's nice, rip-roaring hot.
Perfect.
We're using a cast iron so that you have a nice heavy bottom pan to get a lot of that searing, because we want that heat to really go through. So we have that on high. We have two kinds of oils over here. We have avocado oil, which is what we're going to be searing in that because it's a high heat cooking oil.
Okay.
We wouldn't want to use olive oil in this case because that would tend to burn. So we're just going to do a couple glugs of this olive oil.
I love that you
here.
said that. These are things we need to pay attention to, because I would think just add any oil.
Right.
We need a high heat oil. Okay.
High heat oil for a high heat cooking process.
Okay.
Our steaks have been patted dry. So at this point, then we can just go right into our pan. You hear
love
that?
the
And nice and
sound.
hot. Starts crystallizing. Make sure to use your fingers and press that down. Why you want to do that is that you get complete contact adheration to your pan, so that there's no spots in between that don't get cooked quite as much.
I've never thought of that.
Yeah, you just got to make sure it's all on there. Once you have that on there, go ahead, grab yourself some salt. Give it a good, generous pinch all the way along there.
So that's not just any salt. What type of salt are you using?
This is Diamond Kosher flaky salt. It just
Yum.
flakes real off, and lovely, nice, and it just helps to coat to the product.
But it makes a difference, and you're
Oh,
not
yeah,
being
it does
shy
make a
about that
difference.
salt.
No, I am not either. Especially when you're doing a steak, you want to make sure you get the salt on there.
Got it. Got it.
So once we have that all on there, we're going to let that cook for just a couple minutes, just like that.
Okay.
While that's all going, I'm going to make a quick compound butter to show you guys what we're all going to be doing.
Let's do it.
Here I have 1 stick of unsoftened butter here.
Okay.
We have the black garlic, of course. You guys want to hold that? That is a crazy. You can kind of feel that.
I don't know if black garlic, it matches
Yeah.
my nails. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the black garlic.
Look at that. I haven't used this much, so I'm excited to see.
It smells so great. It's almost like sweet, licoricey. It almost doesn't
Wait,
even...
it's better.
Yeah.
It's better than normal garlic.
It's better than normal garlic.
Oh my
Exactly.
goodness, that smells delicious.
A little bit of chopped thyme we're going to go in there. We're going to go in with some salt.
I love the salt. I love just
And
tossing
one
it
more.
on. Okay,
One more.
3 dabs. And that was more than a pinch or a
Yeah,
dab. It was a shimmy.
Then we're going to go in with all of that chopped black garlic, and then all you really have to do is just use your spatula and just give it a little bit of mix in your bowl, just getting it together.
Okay, easy enough.
Compound butter. In order to make a pretty compound, like you can just use it like this, but in order to get a more of a beautiful compound butter for our steak, I'll show you guys a quick little trick while this is cooking.
So tell me one more time. We had butter, we had the garlic.
Yep, butter, the garlic, a little bit of chopped thyme, and just salt. That's
Thyme and
it.
salt, okay.
Unsalted butter is what you want to use for this, because if you use salted butter, it would be harder to control how much salt you had in your product at the end. So.
Thank you for giving me the why. Because
Yeah.
I'm always wondering why they say unsalted
Right.
versus.
So then you have this beautiful, once it's all just about mixed, if you have little chunks of that in there,
Oh, it's pretty.
going to be beautiful. So we'll set that aside for just a second.
Okay,
Let's go to a double check on our steak,
let's do it.
just to see how you can always just grab the corner and just take a little peek at the bottom, see how we're doing. Oh, that looks beautiful.
Oh,
Let's go
it
ahead and
looks-
flip that over.
Jay's mouth's watering, I can see from here. Now,
Beautiful, beautiful.
when you press down with your fingers, I can
Yeah.
see what a difference that made.
It was completely contacted on the whole pan. This is just going to take a couple minutes more,
Okay,
so we'll just let that keep going.
while
and I'll
that's
show
cooking,
you guys. Yeah.
tell us Valentine's Day, you guys have some special things at Harmon's.
Oh yes, Valentine's Day is super special at Harmon's. They always get the store all decked out, all like flowers and chocolates and Ghirardellis, all sorts of special stuff there.
Cookies.
Oh yeah, cookies. I mean,
All
like
the
you come
things.
up here and you'll have like some pretzels and some gumdrops. Like it's like the Valentine's Wonder World.
Well, one of my favorite things is that you guys offer cooking classes as well. You guys are always
I love
educating.
yeah, this is what we do.
It's amazing.
This is what we do.
Okay.
It's so important.
What else do we need to do?
So I have actually made just a little bit of compound butter ahead of time.
Oh, perfect. So you're going to grab that out of the fridge?
I'm gonna grab that out of the fridge.
This is sizzling and smelling
Yes,
wonderful.
just wonderful. So what you do is you would take this product we've made, wrap it up into a little bit of a plastic wrap, and then what we can do is we can cut it.
see how he did that?
We can just pop this open. Do you see those nice little chunks of butter?
Oh
and
my goodness, you
garlic
need to
all
show the
into
camera
there?
because they hold that still so they can see. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So how long was that in the fridge? How long does that need to
It was
harden?
only about 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
But then we're gonna take that. To finish our steak, we're gonna pop 2 of those right there on the top of that.
All right, we have about 10 seconds left, so that's gonna warm up. That's gonna taste delicious. I cannot wait. Tell our viewers where they can find you and more information.
Yeah. They can find us at Harmon's anywhere from all the way and Station Park all the way down to St. George.
You got it. HarmonsGrocery.com. You can go to their website. You can also go to our website, abc4.com, for more info. Okay, Dina, what's going on over there?